What up, folks? It's Trails. We back. Make sure you hit that like, you hit that subscribe. Now we got some Shedeur Sanders news to report on when it comes to the NFL draft. And it looks like he has not been selected round one. And, a lot of folks saw this happening who know white supremacy, like I myself. And, he didn't believe it. And here goes the article from USA Today. Shedeur Sanders addresses NFL draft slide. We all know this shouldn't have happened. Well, of course this shouldn't have happened, and, that's what they do, to destroy your confidence and to ruin your ego. When you are a very outspoken, very, very influential person, they'll use you being cocky as an excuse in the guise to target you, because that's all they got. And when it comes to him, it seems like we saw a lot of that occur when he was out here, going to look at teams. We saw a lot of crazy headlines about him being too cocky and all that, not looking at his actual play on the field. It was like they were trying to make him bend the knee in order for him to come be their quarterback or something. It's really crazy. I don't know. All right, we got the article here. Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders addresses his supporters Thursday night in Texas after he went undrafted in the first round in the NFL draft, telling them that under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. Sanders, the youngest son of Colorado, Coach Shedeur Sanders has been projected in the months before the draft as a top 5 pick and one of the top quarterback prospects in the draft. ESPN reported there was only a 3% chance he'd fall out of the first round altogether. Not when you're black. Excuse me. But two other quarterbacks were picked before him, Cam Ward of Miami at number 1 overall and Jackson Dart of Ole Miss at number 25. All the teams with quarterback needs picked them or decided to wait, including the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 21, who really needed a quarterback, by the way. So, they're haters. We all didn't expect this, of course, but I feel like God, anything possible, everything possible, Shedeur Sanders said, as posted by his father on his Instagram account. I don't feel like this happened, for no reason. All this is, of course, fuel to the fire. Under no circumstance, we all know this shouldn't have happened. But we understand we on to bigger and better things. Tomorrow's a day. We're going to be happy regardless. Legendary. That's a good way to put it and to take it, because a lot of other folks would have fell to that and then would have been hurt by it and affected, and it would have destroyed their confidence. But he's going to light them up in the NFL for this one, I feel like. Round 2 of the draft begins Friday at 7 p.m. And that is today. Today is April 25th, 2025. So today is Friday. So we'll have a video update. Let's see if he goes through round 2. Of course he will. If he don't, I wouldn't be surprised again. Because, we know what we're dealing with when it comes to the NFL and it comes to the control of these type of situations and things, It doesn't matter how good you are with that ball, you still gotta bend the knee to white supremacy, bruh. Sanders led major college football in 2024 with a 74% completion percentage while helping the Buffaloes improve to 9-4 just 2 years after they finished 1-11. But he might not have appealed to some of the teams because of his lack of mobility. Unlike Ward and Dart, he's more of a pocket passer in the mold of the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. Quite different than Patrick Mahomes, the mobile Kansas City chief quarterback, who is now the NFL's gold standard. Sanders did not attend the draft in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Instead, spent the night with friends and family at his father's ranch in Texas. And, yeah, we can see that was for good riddance, because they sure hated on the kid. And he definitely should have been like, I thought he was going to go like 7th. But hey, and me being from Minnesota, what is Minnesota doing? the Vikings really need a quarterback. You know, after the failure of, Kirk Cousins, you know, Sam Darnold, you know, we really needed a quarterback. It would have been great to see him go and throw to Jefferson, but you know, I guess you can't please everybody, especially when, you know, you got that QB position. Yeah, you can go be a wide receiver, all that all day, but when they come to quarterback, there's a lot of gatekeeper. And shame on them folks for trying to hate on that kid, man. This is great, man. Let him be the legend that he's gonna be, just like his daddy was. Stop holding people back, you know. And what say you in a situation that might cap it? Did he deserve not to go in the first round? Should he be in the top 5? Let me know. But also, make sure you hit that like and you hit that subscribe. And as always, you know what that means. Deuces.